We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Mary Starnes with Porch Pots Direct. And thanks for joining us, Mary.
Thank you for having me.
So I love the concept of your business. Will you tell the viewers all about it?
Sure. Typically what the business is it's a delivery flower pot business. So you can have your own containers, and we have drop-ins that come to you, or if you don't have your own pots, we can bring you pre-made planters as well.
So it's getting ready to be spring,
Right.
and people want to spruce up
Right.
their home. And I can't think of a better way to welcome visitors than beautiful flowers at your front door.
I agree. It's really one of the nicest things this spring, especially because we're just coming out of a dreary winter. It's nice to have fresh color. But the nice thing about our business is every season a new planter comes. So right when you're about tired of it or ready for the transition of the season, a new one comes to your door and we exchange it out.
So how do people sign up for this service?
Yeah, you can go to our website, porchpotsdirect.com. In Louisville, you can also follow us on Instagram, Porch Pots Direct Louisville. But if you go to the website, it'll direct you to the shop where you can pick one of 3 to sometimes 4 looks, depending on the season. And you basically pick your favorite color, maybe your favorite planter that you love, which is maybe pinks or yellows, or maybe you're into a palm in the summer. All of the different options are there for you. So you can pick which one makes you happiest or which one you love the most, and then order it, pick which pot color you want, and it delivers. If you already have your own pots, there's drop-ins on there, and there are measurements that tell you exactly how big they are. So you can take a measurement and determine if it's going to fit in your container.
I love how customized everything is, because so many people have different types of plants that they gravitate to.
Right, right. So it's really nice. Each season we try to put a variety in every pot so that if you have a particular favorite, you're going to find it in one of those containers. Like I said, there's at least 3 looks for each season. This spring we have 3. And nice thing with the spring this year is we have a lemon cypress tree in the center of one, which is like a beautiful bright green little precious tree. We also have one that has pussy willow branches and one that has curly willow branches. All 3 of them are gorgeous, and it's just really which color palette someone's gravitating towards.
Mary, if you're not a gardener, it's really hard to know which plants go with other plants.
Right.
So it's nice to have a service like this one that kind of takes away those fears and does it for you.
Right. We've been in business 19 years with our window box gardener business in Indianapolis, and from that perspective, we know which plantings can go together, what's tried and true, if you will. And so we also try to put plants combinations together that aren't so intensive for the customer to maintain. You really just have to water it. That's our only prayer, is that once it gets dropped off, it's in the care of the homeowner to give it water every other day, or depending on the weather, we give you an instruction sheet on how to care for it.
Well, I can handle watering, no problem.
Right, that's good, that's good. Then you've got this in the bag, no problem.
So tell me, Mary, the other seasons, what are some of the plants that you have in those pots?
Sure. For summer coming up, one of the main things that is in one of our looks is a palm. So technically the large planter will stand almost to my shoulder height. It is going to be very full and beautiful. There's another one with an alocasia, which is a big leafed tropical plant. Then we have some that are also for shade. So on the website it will tell you this summer, especially if it's a sunny area you're going to put it, you need to pick one of the 3 sun looks. If it's going to go in a shadier spot, there's a look there for you as well. That all of them are curated to have a good combination of different kind of plants and color palettes as well in the summer.
It sounds like you do a really good job of considering height as well.
Yes.
Because in a home like the one behind us,
Right.
they need a larger,
They do.
more handsome pot.
Yes.
Versus a cottage
Right.
needs something a little sweeter.
Absolutely. So in the case of this house here, she already has pots that she wanted to keep, and so the drop-ins are perfect for her here. Even though spring, it's hard to get a lot of height, like a palm is not something available in the spring, we do use like the little pussy willow branches or something to give some height, because we want to be able to have some presence. Most flowers that are available to most people this time of year in the garden centers are just pansies, and they're so tiny, they're beautiful but short and sweet, whereas we have some other things that'll grow in these planters that will give them some height as well as the branches.
And it's early in the season, so
Yes.
normally when you deliver spring products, this pot will be overflowing for the homeowner.
Yes, this is at its baby stage. It's still got another 2 more weeks to grow. So by the time it gets to the homeowner, it's fuller. We try to always make sure that the customer feels like they have plants in it that is more than they would have expected to put in themselves. We always want it to have presence right from the delivery date. Of course, things do get bigger and larger and grow more over the season, but when we deliver to you, we try to hope that it's already on its way. So this is still a little immature, but they will be growing before we deliver here in 2 weeks here in Kentucky.
They're camera shy right now, right?
They are camera shy. They're trying to show their best faces, but they want to be a little bit bigger.
Mary, when do you typically deliver these pots for the different seasons?
Yeah, so for spring, the delivery will happen in a few weeks. Mid-March typically is when they get delivered. Summer will happen right around Memorial Day, maybe a little bit after. Fall comes in September, and the winter pots start being delivered in November, so people can have them for the holidays. The nice thing is you'll get a little bit of a reminder message that says it's time for you to swap out your look, and you can go onto the website and place your order or pick which look you want for the next season. If you subscribe and become a subscriber for Porch Pots Direct, you'll get 20% off. So it does pay really to not just buy it one at a time, but to buy the subscription, because then you always are going to have beautiful flowers at your front porch. And for your viewers, we're happy to offer a discount code for this episode, if that's something that we can do.
Yes, we would love that.
Let's have it be MSH20, so it'll take $20 off at checkout.
All right, well, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.